I'm back. If you've already forgotten, I'm Lindsay Massey, and today I have the absolute pleasure of introducing the Ivy Carls. Ivy is the most determined and passionate person I know. Whether it's AP Physics or trying out for the MUS cheer team or even trying to beat her internationally ranked high scorer in Just Dance, she always gives it her all in everything that she does. There's no one I've seen study harder to take an AP exam for a class she wasn't even in or help choreograph a whole dance routine for a Derby Day lip sync battle. Not only is she passionate about the things she does, she's also passionate about the people around her. I can always count on Ivy to write an encouraging note, host our friend group over so we can all ride around in her golf cart, or show up to my house whenever just to see my cats. Now, I don't want to keep y'all waiting any longer, so without further ado, I give you the theater-loving, Shirley Temple connoisseur, and true anime kid herself, Ivy Marie Carls.
My bob and micro bangs bounce up and down as I run to my mother's car at carpool. I put down my Galaxy backpack and begin to sob. My mother asks, "What's wrong?" In between sobs and shaky breaths, I start listing all the things wrong about myself. Her worried expression turns to anger. "Who on earth said all this to you?" Then my tears slowed as I thought about the question, and to my surprise, I couldn't come up with a specific instance where anyone had called me any negative things. So I said, myself, I guess. After a series of these after-school meltdowns, my parents got me into therapy. Surprisingly, I was thrilled to be in counseling. Finally, someone could understand the extent to which anime-loving middle school Ivy is abused every single day. I spilled my heart out to my therapist about my mean friends, difficult classes, failure in sports, and on and on and on. And she would occasionally interrupt my rants to say, "Okay, what would your best friend say to you in this situation?" At the time, I had no such friend, but I could think of something positive this perfect friend would say to counteract whatever I was dealing with. She encouraged me to use this tactic whenever I felt inferior, inventing a person of support by my side. Eventually, in one session, I was complaining about how I couldn't seem to get an A in pre-algebra, so I was dumb. And once again, she said, "What would your best friend say?" I said she would say that class is just hard, and because I'm struggling doesn't mean that I'm not smart. Then it hit me. My problem was not that I could not manage to get an A in freshman year pre-algebra. It was that I was telling myself I wasn't smart enough to. Change happens. Whether it's taking harder math classes or big life events like someone you love losing you. You can never know what life has in store, but you can be stable within yourself. By simply being in this room, you have a support system. The people in the pews next to you, the teachers to your sides, your counselor, your parents back at home, your siblings. You all have someone to support you when you cannot support yourself by being here. But, as I said, life begets change. In a few months, I won't have my classes support me as they have for so many years. I won't have my teachers, my parents, my cats, but I have their voices. Like the voice of a best friend, I know what they would say, and I keep that voice and replay it in my brain when I need it. When I wake up and I don't feel pretty, I hear my mom say, "Ivy, on your worst day, you are a goddess." And I feel better. When I feel dumb in class, I hear my friends say, "You're a rocket scientist. That derivative is just impossible." And I feel better. When I'm alone, I hear my sister say, "I miss you." And I feel better. You cannot be confident every day. You cannot be happy every day. And every day cannot be the same. But instead of adding to the ever-changing rapid current of life, become stable within yourself by being your own best friend. Remember the things people say to support you, and use that to support yourself. To my class of 2026, thank you for supporting me when I couldn't find it in me to support myself. All 69 of your voices will carry with me wherever I go, and I hope my voice carries with everyone here. You have one person you can surely rely on no matter where you are. Love that person and support her. Now, to end with a quote from one of my favorite movies, Interstellar, "Love is the only thing that transcends time and space." So remember the words of those who love you, wherever you are. Be your own best friend. Thank you.